world is just a big disappointment. Unless you take the things that you don't like about this world and you flip them upside down, and you can start that today.
That's me, and that's 3 people, and I'm going to help them. Then they do it for 3 other people, then they do it for 3 more.
Do it. Do I just have to give him a hug?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you guys can come back. You can come back.
Hold the sign up higher.
They wanted a hug, but...
You know, this is a good location.
Chase them down.
Yeah, that's one picture. And then I would love to pay for however many biscuits like give you $20 and you just keep using my $20 until it runs out for everybody behind me and just tell them to pay it forward. Thank you so much. You have a great day. You too.
Yeah, we thought it was really generous of the person to have paid for it.
Do you think doing things like pay it forward would maybe start a trend? So like if somebody paid for your meal, maybe then you'll pay for someone else's?
Yeah. Because it put a smile on my face when I heard that it was being paid for, so I would like to put a smile on someone else's face.
What do you think about the pay it forward movement?
The pay it forward movement is a generous thing to do. You can do it in many cases, like what we do at Mr. Mike's. Sometimes we'll offer a free meal if someone's having a bad day, or...
Does it like if you were to pay it forward for somebody, do you think it kind of starts like a revolution or something sort of like that? Like the other person pays for the next person?
Yeah, I've seen it like Tim Hortons, like you buy the person behind you their coffee, and then they might go and do it for the person behind them, and may just continue on for however many.
Is it okay?
Sure. Are you sure? You want me to pay for you? I have...
You can pay for this guy if you want.
Okay.
You don't have to.
We're doing a group project, so we're going around and you know what paying forward is, right?
Yeah. So you want me to pay for it?
You don't have to.
I know I'm going to.
We said a lot more videos.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, okay.
There was lots of discussion about which one we wanted to do.
This is exciting.
That's cool.
Chris, can I buy you coffee?
However,
Yeah? Okay.
Revolution.
trying to call us.
I know.
Aaron, what are your thoughts on pay it forward?
I think it's a nice thing for people to do once in a while, you know, promotes a sense of community within the community.
What do you think it does to maybe like society? Do you think it has any sort of impact?
I guess it can have a positive impact at times, but, you know, it doesn't happen very often.
All right, thank you, sir.
Okay, so what do you think pay it forward is?
Pay it forward.
Yeah.
Like in general.
Yes.
Kind of, I don't know, giving back to others.
And how would you feel if somebody was to pay it forward towards you?
I feel pretty good. Quite thankful, I think.
Have you ever done pay it forward in your life at all? You know, or have you seen it being done? You have? Was it just at like Tim Hortons or?
Just, yeah, in like everyday life.
Okay, thank you. Megan, what do you think about the pay it forward movement?
Pay it forward movement. I think it's like doing to others as you've had done to you. I guess that's a really good thing.
Okay. How would you feel if someone did a pay it forward with acts towards you, like bought you a coffee or something like that?
I'd appreciate it. I'd probably do it to someone else as well, I guess.
Have you ever seen it being done on campus maybe? Pay it forward at all? On this campus?
People hold open doors for each other all the time, but other than that, I haven't really noticed too much. But
All right, thanks for your time.
no
Thank you.
worries.
Good afternoon, Paulo Swag. What are your thoughts on pay it forward?
Pay it forward? Sure, like when you're at a drive-thru and you pay for the guy coming after you, that kind of thing. Yeah, that's.
What do you think about it? Do you think it's maybe could start some sort of a revolution?
A revolution? Sure, why not? If enough people do it, right? If enough people participate, I don't see why not.
Cool.
What do you think generally pay it forward is?
Well, I think it's just like, I'm not sure like when it started, but like somebody started it and paid either for coffee or did something nice for another person, and kind of the expectation is that now that person will do something nice forward or pay for somebody else's coffee.
So what do you think if someone would do that, pay a coffee?
Like if somebody paid for my coffee at like Tim Hortons or something one day, I think probably the next day I'd pay for the next person behind me.
All right, cool. What are your guys' thoughts on pay it forward?
Pay it forward? Like what do you mean?
Like in certain cases, you might have seen at Tim Hortons, somebody pays for the meal in front of them, and then everyone does that in line. Everyone keeps paying for the next person and then the next person. Have you maybe haven't seen it done? Or?
No, I haven't.
I've seen it done. Because I work at a fast food. So
Oh, okay, cool.
it's kind of confusing for the workers. To be honest.
Okay.
Confusing.
I can see it
But
being
other
used
than that,
forward,
it's
but it's a
like
cool
that.
idea.
Yeah, it's
I mean-
nice. But
Yeah, it's a cool idea. Really, like, I feel like, you know, like it depends because some people will be like really generous and then other people might be a little more chintzy about it. But I think it's a cool idea.
I've had someone actually ask me, oh, what's the order behind me? I'll pay for it. And then they found out how much it was. And they're like, no, I'm good. And then it was like, oh,
Have you ever seen it done on campus at all, or?
I haven't.
I have.
So, what are your thoughts on pay it forward?
I think it's a really good initiative. It shows that there's still good in the world right now and that not everyone's a shitty human being.
Right.
I think it's something that we could probably do a little bit more now around Christmas time. It's probably see it a lot more now.
Have you ever seen it done around campus at all, or?
Never on campus. No. I think it's just because we're so cheap here.
Yeah. Ever at your workplace or anything like that?
No, actually, I haven't seen it there.
right, Matthias, what is your opinion on Pay It Forward?
On Pay It Forward? I don't know. I feel like if you pay it forward to somebody, that person is obligated to pay it forward to somebody else, and then I feel like it's just a big chain, and everybody just feels obligated. And it's just a good thing to do.
That's exactly what we wanted to hear.
It's exactly what you
Have you
want
ever
to do.
seen it done on campus?
No, I haven't actually, but I don't really pay attention to a lot of stuff on campus.
So what do you think Pay It Forward is?
I think paying it forward has to do with showing your contribution towards appreciation towards someone who's done something for you and going out of your way to do something for someone else.
And has anybody ever paid it forward to you?
Yes, most definitely. I have a lot of people in my life who definitely show me their appreciation by doing something for me.
Would you like to share any stories about that?
It could be something as like when I take someone's shift and someone decides to ask me if I need a shift taken. It could be just something as simple as that or something more complex.
And have you ever paid it forward to somebody else?
I have. I try to be really mindful of when I do so. I should do it more, but I definitely have. Absolutely.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks. What do you know about the Pay It Forward movement?
Not too much. I've seen the movie Pay It Forward. It's related to that, and that doing an act of kindness for someone in hopes that they will pay it forward and do something kind for someone else, and that it's like an endless chain.
Okay. Have you seen it done in real life?
Yeah. Even things like holding the door open for other people.
Yeah.
I think that's something that people see done, and then they hold it open for the person behind them. So that's a really simple example.
Has anyone really done anything for you? Like Pay It Forward?
Yes. Yeah. I think campus is great. Lots of kindness being shown. I can think of a lot of examples. Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Pay It Forward?
I think it's really great. I know when people do good things for me, I feel really good. My day is better. Like when people pay for my drink at Tim Hortons. Have you ever had that happen to you?
Have I?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, but yeah, we did it on campus too. We paid for some people's meals, or at Tim Hortons. It didn't work that well though. Have you ever had it where it actually like maybe starts like a chain or?
No, not for me, but yeah.
Okay, cool.
The concept is you do something for somebody and they do something for somebody else. So take like Tim Hortons, right? How you got me Tim Hortons today?
Yeah, I bought you Tim Hortons.
You bought me Tim Hortons today?
Yeah, I did.
The good thing for me to do would be to buy somebody else Tim Hortons.
Oh, so like returning the favor.
Returning the favor, but like without like wanting something back in return.
So like it just happens as luck?
Yeah, so like what you do is you do something out of the good of your heart without expecting anything back, and then you only expect that person to do the same for somebody else.
Is that like Mr. Deeds?
Sort of.
So next time, hopefully, I'm in a group, or just in general, and an opportunity. There doesn't even have to be an opportunity. It can just be. It's just like compassion for somebody, right? So like, you see somebody that's cold outside one day, give them a ride. Like if it's cold, and then hopefully they'll do the same thing. Right?
Very nice. Sounds nice.
So now that he explained to you what the concept is, what do you think about it then?
I think this must be a really heartwarming movie that like anyone would really appreciate watching, and I feel like you could take certain aspects out of it
the movie and maybe
yeah.
use it in real life?
Yeah, for sure. Because there's a lot of like junk kind of films out there that especially teenagers and young people are watching, and it's just filling their brains with all of this like fuzz, and it's not quality stuff that you can use in real life.
Okay, so what do you think about the Pay It Forward movement?
I think that it's really important for society now, because we're in such like a point where if there's not something like that, then we just kind of dive down into something that's a society that's not good.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's really good to see that there are still people who take the time to do something for other people.
Have you ever seen it done around campus next to you at all?
Not in anything like major, but like it's good to see people who like hold doors and
yeah.
go out of their way to kind of just take a few seconds to